Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Hogwarts Legacy. In the last episode we, let's see, it's been a little while, sorry about that. Things got really crazy last year towards the end and I just really badly needed a break, and I'm back now and I'm feeling a lot better. I'm feeling more relaxed. I'm feeling more composed. So I definitely feel like I'm feeling a lot better because of that break, and I have like worked on a new schedule, which I'll do a video about that shortly once I finalize the details a little better. But yeah, I'm feeling a lot better. I feel well enough to continue, and I am itching to get back into Hogwarts Legacy. If I remember, it's been a while, but the last episode we just arrived at Hogwarts and got sorted into Hufflepuff, and we are just going to continue on from there. So, yeah, it should be pretty exciting. So, one thing I want to say, however, between the episodes, I did actually switch back to normal, as you see, in terms of difficulty. So I turned difficulty back up to normal for now. However, I want to quickly say that, you know, I turned back to normal just because I do want a bit of a challenge going in here and there. I don't want it to be super easy. I do value story more than actual difficulty, so, you know, I'm not gonna, like, I will bump it back to easy if I have to. And one thing I will say here is, after a certain point, once we unlock Alhamora, I will have to switch back to story mode permanently, because I already have issues in my hands with cerebral palsy as it is, and if I have to keep unlocking those, if I have to keep doing that over and over, it's gonna give me like arthritis or something. So yeah, I'll show the first couple maybe, but after that I'm going back to story mode so I can just skip it completely. But with all that said, let's just jump straight back into the adventure. And here we are in the lovely Hufflepuff common room. So we met everyone here, so I think that was I can't remember everyone's name, but we met all the Hufflepuffs here. Arthur, I think this was, who's after the cat, which is there. I see it. I do not like that cat sound, by the way. It doesn't sound right. Yes, here is our house ghost, the Fat Friar, which honestly, I'm kind of glad I was in Hufflepuff, because obviously in the Harry Potter movies and books, we see a lot of Gryffindor and Slytherin, but we don't really see much of the other houses, so that's why I'm glad. But anyway, so we've done everything we need to in here, so let's continue out and meet Professor Weasley. And hello, Poppy. We'll be seeing more of her later on. But yeah, let's go here and meet Professor Weasley. There she is.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. you would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Firstly, I just paused just so I can talk. Firstly, before we go on, I just want to quickly apologise if I do have a bit of a coughing fit here and there. I'll try to cut it out if I can in editing, but yeah, I'm currently, I think over the last couple of weeks during my break, I think I might have got a little bit of a chest infection, nothing too serious, but yeah, I took some Cavonia before starting this, so that should hopefully help, but if I do end up coughing a bit, yeah, sorry about that, but I'm just currently nursing the end of the mild chest infection, so just thought I should say just in case.
This way.
I did mean to say that in the welcome back, I'm back video, but I just forgot.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
I will try to keep quiet when they're talking as well. Oh, don't mind if I do.
Cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Right, okay, Revelio.
Revelio.
Okay, so basically, casting Revelio will reveal the hidden field guide pages, and then you can just collect it with X or square, depending on your what you're playing. Okay, I don't think I'll read these every single time, but you know, I might skim through it when I first find them. But let's see. House Elf Recipe Book. Oh, so this is where all the. Okay, this is interesting. So this is the. I take it this is the recipe book for all the house elves in the kitchens. I think that's kind of cool. I didn't really read all these my first playthrough, but let's see. Rumored to contain some of Helga Hufflepuff's original creations, this book has a collection of Hogwarts students' favourite recipes over the centuries. Some dishes like pickled plums and likely acquired taste. Interesting. Okay, right. Yeah, I do forget. We are still in the tutorial, so that's fine. Okay, right, so let's have a little look-see here. Okay, this is your wizarding level XP earned from challenges, increased your level of power. Okay. Your field guide tracks your current challenges progress. Select challenge menu to continue. Okay. Right, let's see. Collect your field guide pages, unlock your new challenge and category. New challenges to unlock throughout your adventure will appear here. Select field guide pages to continue. Okay. Right. Okay. Each challenge has tiers. Select reward to unlock their tiers. You complete from appearance. Okay. Rewards must be claimed from the challenges menu. Come back often to collect rewards. Yeah. Okay, we get it. We you know, we get it.
Clever,
indeed.
Isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Yeah, okay.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Okay, right. You've discovered Flue Flames. Fast travel points. You can open the map to any time and travel discovered Flue Flames. Thank you, because honestly, this castle is an absolute maze. I have been wandering around the last few days, and honestly, I've been playing. You know, I've already beaten this game, and I'm still getting lost. I mean, sure, I've not played it in a while, but yeah, it's an absolute labyrinth. Okay, right. Okay, let's see here. So, Hogwarts is divided into two main areas. The left side of the map, where students and professors live, and individual house, common room in the center. Okay, interesting. See, it's good to read these tutorial things, because I think I completely, you know, because in your first playthrough you don't really read all this stuff, so I think it's good to, and that's another good point of these Let's Plays, I think. It gives me a chance to read things that I usually would completely skip otherwise. Okay, Central Hall, alright. Select the Great Hall region and then continue. Okay, so right. Okay. Great Hall. Right, select. Okay, let's see. In this view, you can see Flue Flames available in that region. Green Flue Flames are represented the ones you've discovered, including your own house, common room. Grey Flue Flames are ones yet to be discovered. Okay, yeah, we get it. Okay, the right side of the minimap is where you'll find academic points of interest, including the astronomy tower, library, and greenhouses. Okay. Okay, select Library Annex region to continue. Okay. Right, Library Annex. And you can do it by going over the points or the actual menu. Okay, and okay, right. Professor Weasley has unlocked the Central Hall Flue Flame for you. Use right to rotate the map and travel to the Flue Flame. Okay. Okay, yeah, I don't really do that all very often, so that's kind of cool actually. Okay, right, and you can press X to. Okay, it's nice that she's unlocked it for me, even though I've not been there yet. So that's nice. I mean, again, this is still tutorial stuff. So anyway, let's go. I think A will work as well. No? Oh, okay. I think maybe A is to like set a waypoint, and this is just a teleport. I think. Hello? Oh, that's the library. My bad. Central Hall. There we go. Right. Gotcha. And travel. Sorry, brain fart there. Yeah, I'm a little rusty, so that might happen a little just because I'm getting back into the swing of things. Also, if these loading screens take too long, I might cut them out in editing, but it gives me a little chance to talk, I suppose. I'm doing a lot better. Getting back in the swing of things might be a bit of a slow burn, as I mentioned in my I'm Back video, but I should be back to normal after a couple of weeks of consistent videos, I think. Just be a little bit patient. I'll be back to my old self in no time. Yeah, sorry about the cough. It's a little annoying, but yeah, I definitely think I might have had a minor chest infection not over Christmas, but over the last couple of weeks of the break. Like just throughout February, I think. Yeah, February, maybe a little bit of January, I don't know.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Okay, right, and you can go to any of these classes in any order. You don't really have to go in a particular one. Okay, let's see here. Okay, let's go through all of these. Okay, what can you tell me about Charms class?
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Okay, so charms are basically just your regular utility spells. So there's like charms, which are like regular everyday spells. Defense against the dark arts, obviously more defensive spells. Okay. What can you tell me about Defense Against the Dark Arts, or what exactly is Defense Against the Dark Arts? Sorry, I'm bad at reading. I'm a little bit dyslexic. Also, something else I should mention: don't expect me to read things word for word, as I do tend to like cut things out. I tend to put my own words, just so it's again my own experience. So don't expect me to read everything word for word every single time, because that's kind of my own spin on things.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Okay, and next up we've got Hogsmeade, which I'm actually looking forward to getting to. I'm hoping we get to that. We'll probably get to that either this episode or probably next episode, and that's where we'll finally be getting my wand. So, as we're still using the beginner's wand, which was just a hand-me-down, I think. Okay, what is Hogsmeade?
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Okay, I think that's about everything. You can actually make a repeat if you want, but that's pretty much everything we need here. Thank you, Professor.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Oh crap, she's onto us. Okay, so we've got an option to either lie or tell the truth. Crap. I mean, again, she did used to be a spellbreaker in the Ministry, so of course she'd be a bit of a sharp one, so but Professor Fig did ask us to keep it quiet for now, so let's just play along for now. I'm afraid there isn't.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Okay, so we might get to Hogsmeade this episode then. Okay, my time is about to go off, but I'll continue because not much has happened so far. 2, 1, and there we go. That feels awfully fast. Okay, anyway, right, let's talk to Professor Fig then. Yeah, timer did go off, but I'll continue since again my videos are average anywhere from 20 to 40 minutes, so it's fine, there's no big deal.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
Okay, let's see. I think because honestly, I don't really like lying. I get why he wanted to lie in the first place. It makes sense considering we don't know what we're getting ourselves into at this point. So it makes sense, but you know, I'm gonna go with the answers that feels. You know, I'm gonna go with the answers. Again, my experience. So I'm gonna go with the answers that feels more right to me. And again, I am a Hufflepuff, so that means I'm gonna go with the nice options and wherever it's possible. But yeah, I didn't like lying to her.
I did try to evade her questions, though I feel a little deceptive. That said, I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Okay, new quest. Right. Okay, open our map. Right. Okay, actually, I forget. Did we actually do the controls? I don't know. Anyway. Okay, let's see. This is your present main quest. Completing main quest will further your story, unlock new features, and gain XP. Okay, right. Continue. Okay, some quests are unlocked by spells and required level. In these cases, you will need to require level and required spells. Active quests. New spells can be learned by completing professor assignments or quests to reward. Yeah. Okay. Again, a lot of the time I'm just like skimming through it just because it's it's quicker than just learning everything. Continue. Okay. Track quest with A. Okay. Right. Okay. Let's go with charms first. I think so. Track quest, right?
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Right. Okay. Okay, right.
Where did you get your dragonhide glove? I saw you handling that slug off.
Okay, right, so there's also a bunch of side quests that can be done as well, which we may as well look into since it's...
Trying to grow some asphodel in the greenhouse. This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
Hello, Lenora. What are you looking at?
Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Okay. Have you learned anything about it? Sure.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Are there other paintings like this?
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
Okay, perhaps I'll have a look around.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
Okay.
Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Alright, let's have a little look then.
Lumos! That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Okay, now let's have a little look with Revelio, because I think that should show it. Okay. Where the...
Desperately need to.
Okay, we will explore more as we go, but first I want to try and... It should be around here somewhere, but where? Usually these kind of things are usually pretty close by. But the question is, where? I mean, well, I'll have a little look around here to see if I can find it, but, actually, let's have a little look at the painting, see if that's actually... Okay. Now, where is that? Let's see if I can actually see it through the wall, because I know that sometimes does happen. Might as well have a look through here while we go, I suppose. Stylish hat. Oh, no, 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 don't lock me in. Thank you. Okay. Is it this way?
Revelio!
Okay, I'm not seeing it then. So, is it this way? Okay. I guess it must not be this way. Oh well, I tried. I'll probably figure it out at some point. Probably. Oh, field guide! Okay.
Revelio.
Might as well. Okay, let's see. Wooden cats. This wooden statue appears likeness of a feline, mouse hunter. Okay. Anyway, let's continue onward. I couldn't find that butterfly, but I'll find it before long, probably. Maybe off screen. I mean, there are probably a few things I'm probably gonna end up doing off screen just because of how long, you know, I don't wanna so yeah, I might do a couple of things off screen. Okay, that's Alhamora, can't do that just yet. Okay, which way? Which other way can we... Aha! I knew it! I knew it was around here somewhere.
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about
Okay,
it?
there we go.
Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
So basically, cast Lumos around the moth to make it buzz around you, and then bring it back to the frame like so, and...
Ha! I knew there was a connection.
And...
I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
And that gives us a field guide. Or not, so it gives us something, but not a field guide page. Okay. Right, now, where is Lenora? Where? Okay, she's up there. Right. And we're gonna go with the nice route.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I follow the clues. I'm not telling. I'm not gonna go with that. That's just mean. I followed the clues.
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
Okay, now let's head to actually.
Revelio.
See. Okay, now let's press up. Okay, we have to go and find charms again. So let's see. Right. Let's see. So charms. Okay. Right. And with that done, now we can just press. Is it? Okay, up. And okay, it's this way. So basically that will release a butterfly and a trail for us to follow, and we should just follow that straight to charms. Okay, it's this way. Yeah, there's a lot to explore here. Right, this way. Okay, it looks like we might be able to unlock a new flue flame along the way, which is nice. Which means teleporting should be... so we can get back. There we go. Oh, I hear Peeves. Where is he?
Behind me, I promise. Leave me. It was an accident.
Yeah, you'll see these encounters a lot. I did hear Peeves, but I couldn't see where he was. We'll probably see him later. Yeah, I'm glad Peeves is in this, because it was meant to be in like the Harry Potter movies, the first one, but it was cut, so it's nice.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Okay.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
Okay. Okay. How we're doing in terms of because I don't want us to go over. Okay. 38 minutes. We can probably handle a bit longer, I think. All right.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Okay, Accio, the second spell we... Actually, no, second... oh, okay. Second proper spell. You know, Revelio can't really be class, I don't think. Alright, so... Pretty simple, so... oh crap. Accio!
Accio!
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
I like this guy. Okay.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more, or it'll fall, yes? Now, I could keep talking about theory all day, but practice is the best professor. Show us how it's done.
Okay, so to cast a spell, you want to hold down the right trigger and then your button of choice. In this case, it's X. So basically, hold down X and release it right as you get it to a number. So let's see.
Accio!
That's it!
Not bad. Let's see here. Accio.
Excellent control there.
Okay. And Accio.
Splendid!
Oh! Bugger!
Stay focused.
Almost.
Very good. Points to Hufflepuff. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Let's see here.
Let us do this.
Okay. 30. Not bad.
There we go.
Okay. Not bad. Alright, let's see. And Accio. Oh! Okay.
That's it!
Oh, come on. Okay, now she's winning. Let's see. I'm not that competitive, but let's see. Okay, Accio.
Well done.
Takes a bit of practice, but not too bad. Okay. And last time here. So, Accio. Crap. That might have been a bit too strong. Oh no.
Excellent control there.
Ah, it's a tie.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Now what you doing? Oh, you got me kidding me.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Okay, he's made an obstacle
Watch
course.
this.
Okay, now we've got to time it.
There we go.
Oh, hang on. Rules. Okay, 10, 20, 30, okay, yeah. Just got to time it. Okay, 30.
Splendid!
Not bad, not bad. Not bad for a start.
Let us see this.
And she goes straight for a 50. Okay.
That is how it's done.
Okay. Accio. Okay. And that's
Brilliant.
20. Oh, 50.
Here we go.
Okay. 30. Okay, again, I'm not too upset she's beaten me. I don't really care too much, to be honest. I mean, it's all fun, really. But I still managed to win anyway, apparently. Oh, actually, wait, no, she wins. She still wins, I think. Oh, I actually won. Wow, not bad.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Okay. Right, so we've only got one we can say here. So let's see. I'm glad you understand. I'm holding my own. I'm holding my own. I'm glad you understand.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Oh, that must be, yeah. Okay, let's see. How big is Ouagadougou? What does Uganda look like? Is magic the same? There's actually some pretty good points there. How big is Uganda?
Is Ouagadougou much bigger than Hogwarts?
Ouagadougou School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Okay. What does Ouagadougou look like? Okay, yeah, because we don't really hear about this kind of thing. It's usually just Hogwarts and just Gryffindors. You don't really hear about much about the outside wizarding world, so it's very interesting.
Is Ouagadougou a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
Okay, we are going a bit over time here, but I think after this I'll probably call it an episode. Is magic the same at Wagadu?
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
That's incredible. Surely the magic is weaker. That's incredible.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Thank you for telling me about Wagadu.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Okay.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
Okay, so we are going a bit over time here, so I think, assuming I can actually... Okay, so she's staying here, Ronan's here, so I think I will actually end the episode here if I can save. I hope I can. Right. Please let me save, please let me save. Save game. Unable to... Okay, fine.
A word, if you would.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
Sounds quite entertaining, actually. Hello, Professor.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Okay, now please tell me we can actually save. Okay, let's see. Let me just quickly go outside and then I think I'll make a quick oh.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
I am. Okay, I'll talk to you next episode. Okay, for now, please let me save because I am going over time. Defense, okay. Please let me save. Please. Saving. Thank you. Okay, anyway. So that is where I'm going to leave this episode for now. So actually, best do in here just so she doesn't talk over me. But yeah, I know. Okay. Anyway, I went a little bit over time than usual just because, well, just because of the saving and all that. But hopefully, as long as it's under an hour, it should be fine. You know, I suppose I can go over I suppose I can go over 40 minutes on occasion now and again, but anyway, that is where I'm going to leave this episode for now. So, as always, thank you guys for watching, thank you for tuning in. It's always a pleasure to have you, and it feels wonderful to be back and recording again. I absolutely love it. I've missed it so much, but I feel like I have needed this break because, again, SAD has hit me like a bullet train. I don't know how many things I can say, but it is really that intense, so I've been itching to play this game all throughout the last couple of weeks of my break, so it does feel incredible to be back, and I do plan to do more of this and the other Let's Plays. Insane Aquarium I'm still working on, but it does feel good to be back. So anyway, as always, thank you guys for watching, thank you for tuning in. For those who are new to me and the channel as a whole, my name is Lucky Star Shi-Roku. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance if you are new to me, meeting me for the first time. I do have an introduction video on the channel. If you want to get to know me better, go and check that out. I also have links to my schedule and my Let's Play status on the channel as well. You can go and check that out, where you can see Let's Play that I'm doing, all that kind of stuff. It's there, and my status. You can go and check it out if you want. Now, I typically upload on Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays at 2 PM GMT UK time, doing a couple of games at a time. Keep in mind that right now I am in a bit of a slow burn, so it might take a little while to get back to the normal routine, but that's typically what it is. Currently, I'm going through Hogwarts Legacy on the Xbox One, Portal 2 on Switch, and Undertale on Switch, as well as Insane Aquarium. Once I get it fixed, there's a few issues here and there, but once I get that fixed, I'll resume that as well. But as always, thank you guys for watching, thank you for tuning in, and I will see all of you guys in the next episode. Until then, have a good day, you guys.